And here we go. Lost you there for a second. Oh yeah, this is bad. Yeah, very bad. For those who are wondering what I'm doing is I just took my poncho over me, sitting on my back, which is water resistant. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay here for a while because this is really bad. Oh, here we come. That was awesome. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have a little window for you here. But this is going to be a bad night. But that is how we deal with it. We understand that it's going to be a bad night. Okay, this is bad. This is gonna be rough. Oh shit, I'm just gonna bunker down. It's right on top of me, guys. It's crazy, the whole ground is shaking. This might be normal to you, but this is severe where I come from. I'm hunkered down under my poncho, and the amount of water that comes is not gonna hold tight forever. I think it will start to creep in. It is what it is. I will try to keep my sleeping bag dry. That gives me a recovery ability when it's over. So yeah. But right now it's not good. Oh shit. Every time the thunder comes, it starts shaking, and that's coming water on the camera, and it shuts out. You can't imagine how loud this is. Or maybe you can. I just didn't imagine. Now the rain is picking up a little. Maybe I'm on the other side a little bit. The only thing I'm thinking about here is keeping... I'm trying to keep the camera rolling, but it's really hard. Because just one drop on it, it decides to shut out. That was not that bad. Maybe it's on its way. Yeah. And maybe I shouldn't count on maybe. Because this is America. And it's different. Oh my god. Deep rumble. Deep rumble. Rumble in the jungle. I always wanted to do the rumble in the jungle, but this is not what I had in mind. But there's a little lesson in this. It's something I I always preach, is the best thing is to be mentally aware that something is going to happen. That's why I have this little thing that I can see when it's coming. I saw this 2 hours away. I saw it coming. I've been making videos about it for the last 2 hours, you know, and I knew it was coming. And when you have that, you prepare yourself for a bad night. And that's very, very important for your mental health in situations like this, is to be prepared mentally. Usually I use the analogy that with the pizza in the oven, if somebody takes the hot pizza out of the oven and put it on the kitchen table and you decided to carry it in and you didn't know it was hot, it was that hot, you burn yourself and you drop the pizza. But if you prepare yourself for this and say, I know this pizza is gonna burn my fingers. I know I can endure it for like 4 or 5 seconds, you know. If you do it like that, then when you pick up the pizza, your reflexes won't act. And then you are able to take the pizza to the table. What the hell? So you can take the pizza to the table if you are mentally aware that it's gonna burn you. Then you control the pain because you know it's coming. You're prepared for it. That is the control. And it's the same here. Set you up. I had 2 hours. I set myself up mentally. It's gonna be a bad night. Whatever you do, protect your sleeping bag. I'm sitting on it right here under the poncho. I'm wasting my bag here with all my wires and chargers and shit. As I was saying, being prepared for a rough night, you know, makes it less. I could have done this another way. I could have set up a beautiful camp and spread out my tarp and, you know, sit under it and enjoying the rain and stuff like that. And I'll do that next time. But this time I wanted to show you what you do when it catches you by surprise. You mentally prepare yourself for a rough time and you keep calm. And that's one of the things that Jiu-Jitsu have taught me. You know, instead of freaking out, I'm taking the problem in hand and say, what can I do right now to better my situation? And for me, it's just saving my sleeping bag. I'm sacrificing everything else to saving my sleeping bag. Because then, when all this is stopped, I can start drying my clothes, and I can use my sleeping bag for warmth. You know, and it's actually not that cold. You know, it's pretty nice right now. So, yeah. And now it's not that bad. Let's look outside. Oh, the sun is back. I think we had the worst of it. But look how much water that came in like 20 minutes. 15-20 minutes. There's like a river down here. That was all dry when I came. Look at the river. That was insane. Well, I've seen that before, so I'm gonna sit here for another 10-15 minutes, see what's happening, because I've seen that before. The sun comes out and all of a sudden it's not there anymore and it just continues. So I'm hopeful, but not there yet. So yeah, I've seen a lot about your cloud chasers. Well, ever since I've been here, it seems like the clouds are chasing me. So yeah, it is what that is. This is the second time I'm caught in the storm. I got caught in one in Louisville as well. Oh, I'm still near Louisville, technically. So now it's pretty nice. Either I'm in the eye or it's over. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. If it's the eye, the other side wasn't that big. Normally I say the eye is about half the time of the rain. So at 20 minutes of rain, that means the eye could be up to 10 minutes if it is the eye. And this is not something I just pull out of the air. I've been living outside for half my life. And the thunder is still here, even though the sun is shining. Sun is shining, but the rumble is still here. Love it, America, America. I'm sorry, guys. Yoo-hoo! But you know what the worst part is? I gotta pee like a motherfucker. But I won't stand up. I won't sacrifice my sleeping bag until I know it's over. So, I'm gonna sit there and try not to piss myself. I know, a little too much information, but that is what it is when you're in the jungle. Shit happens. But I love this, okay? Don't pity me. Whatever you do, don't pity me. Because I love this. This is my world. As I said, I've been living outside half my life. I've driven on a bicycle across the world. In Canada, in Scandinavia, and Europe. My biggest trip was around Europe. That was 9,600 kilometers in 28 weeks. You know, and you learn how to read the weather. So always remember that little thing that I told you before this happened. If you see black on white background, and I don't mean a little blue and a little white and then black on it, I mean total white background, like it's a cloud cover, and you have black clouds in front of it, that's rain. That's rain within half an hour, you know. And when you see it all turn black and you start to see the small white clouds in front of the blackness, that means thunder. And I just showed you we got both. But my 10-minute rule didn't apply over here. It was more like a 3-minute rule. Normally when by experience I have about 10 to 15 minutes when I start to see the white on black. And yes, the white on black is always there, but you can use it as an indicator. So say, okay, now it's here within 10 minutes. You know, that's your last warning. And that's what I use it for. So, yeah, a little tip from the jungle. So the problem is I'm still in the outskirts of the town. Otherwise I would make a fire, but that's not gonna happen here. And another problem is normally I look for the biggest tree. That's always the first thing I do. When I start to see it coming, I just look for the biggest tree around, and there weren't any. I don't know if it's a foresting area where they're chopping down trees, but there were no big trees, only small trees. So yeah, it's getting better. It's clearing. I think we're good. I'm just gonna sit here and talk a little with you guys, if that's all right. This is what I mean by being a little uncomfortable. Is this. You know, it's uncomfortable, but it makes me sharp. And that's why I'm doing it. I'm looking for the beast within me. I know I have him in there. I've lived with that guy for 20 years while I was traveling. And I used to be invincible, unafraid, you know. I had this button that I could push and I could cope with anything, you know. But I lost that somehow during the years, especially under the fatherhood, the last 15 years. I lost that. And a part of me were liking the person I have become after he was gone. So there was a part of me that didn't want him back. Because bad things follow with that ability to shut everything out and just cope, you know. It comes with a price. When I pushed that button, as I said, I could do anything, but I also become a cold motherfucker, you know. I start to lose my feeling spectrum when I do that, because it's all about focus on an end goal. So it's kind of when the horse puts those pads in front of them, in front of their eyes, so they only see the road, you know. I do the same thing. I block everything out. And that includes all the good people in my life. So yeah. But I think I'm good now. I think I'm in a spot where I'm able to control that. I'm thinking I'm able to switch it on and switch it off. I really think I'm there. And that's why I'm here, to find that beast. You reunited with this alright person that I have become over the last couple of years. And then I want to control that beast. And when I do, I don't know how long that's going to take, but when I find him and I tame him, I'm going to unleash him on the world. That's my plan. And I'm going to do what I did when I was Rebel TV. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to not scream facts like I did the last time, but I am going to shake people up and make them understand that I mean business. You know? I'm going to encourage people to fight, because what I have experienced in the last couple of years is that I'm a fighter. And I'm not talking about jiu-jitsu or MMA or anything like that. I've always been a fighter in life. I always felt most comfortable in being uncomfortable. That's where I thrive. And sometimes I have even put myself on rock bottom just to see if I could get out. Done that many times. And I lost that in the joy of being a father, in the comfort of doing things right. And yeah, that's about it. I hope I'm not boring you too much. I'm just talking to keep... Well, I think it's over out there, actually. So I think there's more rain in here, actually, than there is out there. the problem is I can't go there. Oh my god, have you seen how much water? There was no river over here before. Look at this shit. Oh my god. There's a hill up here. That's just from the hill. All the water just coming down. Oh shit, it's a mudslide now. Okay, I need to piss now. Now is the time. I'll put you down for a second. Too much information, I know. This is live, this is raw. This is real. This is how a storm looks like when it's not on TV. Woo-hoo. So yeah. My sleeping bag is relatively dry. Not all the way, but it's alright. I think I'm gonna pack.